What's up, everybody? Sparrow with a gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on the Space Engineers Inspiration series. We're starting things off today with the PZK Stratus. Now, a couple of things to note. I am starting to run things in DirectX 11. That's not really too much to do with my system as much as it's kind of the game has primarily shifted over to DX11 a while ago, but I was waiting for kind of a lot of the mods to update. Which most of the important ones have, and any new ones that are coming out still are. There's very, very few. I don't usually showcase a lot of old builds, and there's very few that don't use DX11 mods now. So, with the implement to planets and such being a DX11 only feature, DX9 is just kind of being phased out. Like, it's not really used too much anymore. So, because of that, I'm trying to kind of leave my settings one way so I don't have to keep switching back and forth between different things. I don't know if I'll be able to do a DX11 for some of the pre-existing builds that I was already doing and have yet to finish. But anyways, that's a task for another time. So, the Stratus here is a planetary lander. I thought it was kind of appropriate given the last update was planetary launch. Now, let me address that real quick before we jump into this build, which actually looks really cool. So, some of you are no doubt aware that I kept saying a lot about, like, when planets came out, I'll probably do a new Let's Play survival series, something like that. Now, some of you may be wondering, well, it came out Thursday, it's Sunday, why haven't I seen a new video? I thought you'd be all over that. There's kind of a gigantic problem for me and planets, and that is, and no, the trees are not, no, that's not, that was bad. That's not the issue. That's an issue, but that's not the issue. Look at the frame rate! Now, there's a couple things to note. I am on a big base, which we know the bigger the base, the bigger the ship, whatever, the more it hurts your frame rate. However, okay, so a couple of things. First of all, the scenarios that they have for whatever, almost all of them that you start on a planet with have a base. So if the base size is going to cause frame rate issues, I'm going to have frame rate issues no matter what. The one that starts you right next to the planet in a planet lander is a star system where it still has to load in 3 habitable planets. And that I get about the same result. The frame rate is so bad I can't stop the ship from crashing into the planet and dying. So if I set it to survival, I get screwed before I even get started. Then the other option is the single planet, which is okay. I mean, we're talking like 15 FPS before I get to the planet. But again, if I set it for survival or something, you use up a lot of time and effort trying to get to the stupid thing. So, I don't know if it's just my rig. I mean, per the requirements, I have a decent amount of what I need. It should run okay. And I will say this, I don't have it on minimal settings. I may be able to get 20 FPS or something on, like, bare bones, but anybody who's looked at Space Engineers on bare bones knows that's not really a good idea. So, yeah. So, there's that. So basically, I guess, you know, I don't know if it's just because I'm trying to, you know, my rig doesn't meet the settings that I'm trying to play it on. It plays okay without planets, obviously. I mean, I do it all the time. But I know that the bigger, fancier ships that I get into, you know, my frame rate takes a hit. I do that a lot on this series, actually, where I'm constantly kind of like, oh, that's interesting. So, this is a skybox, in case anyone was wondering why. He was like, now wait a minute, there was a planet there before. No, that's a skybox. But I just realized, because this is actually supposed to be like a landing ship, I guess it doesn't have its own gravity. So that's rather interesting. And I don't know if applying gravity to it, I don't know if there's artificial mass blocks or anything on here that'll screw it up. So I might just have to fly around. Open ramp, hangar vents, close ramp. Let's try that one. Whoa! Whoa! Get inside. Oh, there it goes. So I guess I just wasn't inside, or closing the ramp activates the gravity, one of the two. So anyways, I mean, like, I get frame rate issues, even on this build right here. I'm popping in, you know, 20, 25 frames, and then it'll go to 30, and then it goes back to 25. You know, I'm getting little hitches here and there, so I know I don't have the best rig in the world. But, that said, it's always been relatively functional. Hey, let me out. I say relatively functional every time I'm turning. Oh, something about this right here does not like my frame rate. Okay, oh, there's the door. There we go. Let me out. Okay. I feel like I'm running slow. I'm hitching for some reason, and I don't know why. Like, it'll be fine, and then it just stutters. Anyways, so I know that, you know, I don't have the best system, but still, for making, you know, if it was up to me just playing, it would be a little different. But making YouTube videos or something that people are actually going to want to look at and enjoy, yeah, making them on, like, the minimal settings, I mean, I'll do it, I guess, if everyone really wants to see it, but I can't really see anyone really wanting that. So anyways, that kind of clears up. I'll talk more about that in a little bit, but that's enough of that for now. So the planetary lander, it can house 3 people. It's a 3-man crew, 3-person crew. It's got LCD screens and stuff with running. I think there's 3 different scripts. One of them is for, like, power. I think it's M-Master's multi LCD script, and then there's a couple more for, like, warning systems and a bunch of other things. It's not really that big. This is the medbay cryo station, stuff like that. It isn't really that big, but primarily because it's really not supposed to be. I mean, it's supposed to be kind of a landing ship, but I thought it was really cool. It caught my eye. Even though it is a little bit smaller, being that it's not like a big capital ship or a space station or whatever. Still thought it was pretty cool. I don't know, the description didn't really explain all of the details as far as if this is all it is. I thought there was supposed to be more. Let's see where this door goes. I think there's more. I think I just have to find the right doors. Yeah, this looks promising. It's supposed to have automatic door scripts, but I don't know. I might have screwed something up by just pushing buttons, I don't know. So this leads to the drones. It has 2 drones. One for, it looks like combat, and one for mining. And they're connected through the connectors, obviously, and then when you detach them, theoretically, you would be on the planet, or close enough to the surface that they would just kind of drop down, their engines would engage, and you'd tootle along your merry way. So I thought there was something up here, maybe? Ooh, that's kind of cool. There's a fan, but I'm not seeing a door into this, and that's interior walls, not like I can see in there that there's a room. That actually, I don't know if that, no, I don't think that detaches. I thought maybe for a minute that was some kind of detachable escape pod or something like that, but I don't think so. So I think that's pretty much it, other than the cool exterior features, like it's got tires for kind of stopping your fall. I believe the description mentioned that it should have a ability to, at a certain distance to the planet's surface, it should start slowing itself down. But I believe that also said it was still in the testing phase or something to that effect, so it may or may not do that on its own. But anyways, I thought it looked really cool. It had a really cool aesthetic design on the outside, as well as actually being functional. So, with the advent of planets, I thought maybe somebody might see this and go, hey, that works perfectly for my landing on the planet. Unfortunately, it would not be me. So anyways, let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, next up we have the Psy Pirates Dragon Carrier. Now, important thing to note, I know very little about this ship. I saw this exterior, this ship. I mean, look at it. Look at it. On the workshop, and blew my mind. Thought it was really cool looking. Had some very, very unique designs on the exterior hull and everything. Beyond that, I don't really know too much. I mean, I read the description and things, but I didn't it didn't take me very long to grab it, is my point. I was like, yes, I want to use that one. One cool thing after reading the description that I did find out is it actually has two bridges. There's the exposed bridge right there that gets a better view but is more vulnerable to attack. And then there's actually a bridge on the inside of the ship as well as like a failsafe secondary bridge. This hangar thing, which is really cool too. I love the jaw effect. That is really, really cool. I don't know how this opens. It is airtight, even though these doors are kind of misleading. That one back there keeps everything all sealed. It did say that in the description, but I don't see a switch. And I don't... Is that a sensor? That might be a sensor. That's a speaker. So I don't know how to... It must open from the inside. Haha! And now we can do the whole find the door thing. Actually, before I do that, this actually looks like a fighter. It's merged. Interesting. That's intriguing. I may have missed it in the description if that's some kind of like secondary escape ship or something, but that totally looks like a fighter thing. Okay, I'm gonna start the find the door timer now. Wait, nope, never mind, no I'm not. Dagnabbit! As soon as I actually made that into a thing, made that into a running gag, and now people are making it easier to find the doors. Doggone it. That's what I get for telling people to make the doors easier to find. They actually listened. Okay. We have made it inside this very, very large ship. It's also important to note, in the description, it does clarify that some of the rooms were left empty for future modding. So it wasn't just, I didn't know what to do with this, so I just left it. I mean, there is intent to mod. Oh, this leads back outside. Now I'm finding too many doors. Okay, fine, be that way. So yeah. So if we come across any big empty rooms... that's probably what they're for. But, like I said, primarily I was more focused on the exterior when I picked it for this episode. So anything I find inside will just be more surprising. And, admittedly, I have to get used to the DX11 lighting. I am not used to that, so like this, when it's really dark, I'm kind of like, where's the light? So I have to get used to that, and it's one of the main reasons I didn't use it before. Targeting environment, targeting hostile, missile turret on and off, Gatling turret on and off, broadcasting, and nothing. Okay, so that's what the buttons do. So yeah, I have to get used to that. And I originally didn't use DX11 for a long time because it just had some weird lighting glitches, and I don't know if it's just the like loading a world that was built on DX9 and then you load a DX11 that it's not compatible or something. But every time I'd hear people like, yay, you can use it, and then I'd try it and everything would just look either really, really bright, like super washed out, or everything would just be pitch black or something. So I was getting a lot of weird lighting effects, but so far so good. I mean, I like how it makes it look more realistic, I guess. Like this, without a light, you actually can't see what you're doing, so that's kind of cool. But also at this point in the development cycle, I mean, it's kind of just, they're not really doing a whole lot for DX9 anymore. They're kind of putting everything into 11, so I figured as long as I don't come across any weird light glitches, or I don't even know if I'm supposed to be in here or not. This kind of looks like interior of the ship. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be back. There was a door, though. Can't blame me for that. I didn't break anything. There was a door. So, yeah, I wasn't real sure how the interior of this one would look, so I'm not positive whether that's really its shining star or whether the exterior design and some of the other things. I'm trying to find a hangar, because I know there's supposed to be like a multi-fighter hangar. Here we go. This is the window that leads out to it, I think. And it looks like there's a glass bridge, so that's pretty cool. conveyor system. This is the kind of stuff I like about DX11, how you'll get the more realistic lighting effects, that you'll get rays and angular light and stuff like that. I think that's really cool when it works. It just hadn't been working for me. It may... Let me know if you guys know for a fact whether or not that's the case, but I'm curious now if it's because everything I tried it on was pre-existing worlds and it didn't know how to, like, translate it or something. I kind of wanted to go that way, but I think I just tried to find the door too much. Missed it and found the wrong door. So that's an observation deck, it looks like. So this is the door. Here we go. I'm still not seeing a switch or anything to open this thing, but have no fear. Persistence is here. What in the world? Ooh, this ship might actually move pretty good with all these gyroscopes. Look at that. You ever get in those places where you're like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. Did I miss a warning sign? That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I was trying to access the hangar door, and I ended up in some glass catwalk thing. That was an accident. Oh well. Open! Damn it. Okay. Oh, okay, this comes back around. Alright, I gotcha, I gotcha. And this is gonna end up going that way. While we're here, let's check that out. It looked like there was an LCD panel. Maybe it'll give us some info. Nope! I was hoping there'd be a script running on it. Right hangar door. Okay. So you also have doors on the side that you can fly in and do maintenance on your ships or whatever while the launch platform stays clear. All hangar doors close. Ooh, that's a handy little button. Missile turrets, Gatling, target, hostile. Yep. Okay. What does this one do? Left hangar door. Self-explanatory. And this is probably main hangar door. Front hangar door. Yay, we found the button! I found it! I found it. I found it. I found it. So yeah, it had an interesting design in that regard too, that you could come in on the sides, and I believe the description even mentioned using it for maintenance and such. Whoop. There's too many doors! Oops. Wait a minute. Nope, that's not the way I went. How did I get out there before? Oh, I went this way. Nope. Definitely... Dagnabbit. Where did I go? Oh, here we go. I wasn't down far enough. So yeah, there's two like side, either for holding or for maintenance, and then there's actually like a launch strip type platform. I wanted to see what this is over here, and then I might go ahead. Oh, leads outside. How do you get in this area? Oh, you don't. Ha! I thought that was another room. Alright. So I don't know if that's all the inside there is or not, but I do know that because some of the rooms were left blank, I was more focused on the outside. I thought the outside looked really, really cool. It's got all these little stripes and angles and different things. It just looked very decorative, especially for a vanilla. I'm pretty sure this is vanilla, because I didn't have to load any mods in to load the blueprint. So, I also didn't find the interior bridge, but whatever. Is there a door easily accessible to this guy? Oh. No way. Is it just open on the bottom? That would be way too convenient for me. Nope. So I don't know where that actually connects to... Haha! So they still made it hard for me to find this door. Haha! Success! So anyways, that's pretty much that one. If you want to see more of it, feel free to download it. Links are always in the description, as usual. So we are going to move on to the final one, which I'm actually pretty excited for. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like to debut to you... well, if you've never seen it before, the Dragonfly Mark II. It is an exploration ship, and it's docked currently at its refueling station, which is really cool looking. Like, the whole thing just looked really, really cool. Now, granted, I gotta figure out how some of these people are making their screenshots, because they're doing, like, depth of field stuff and color blurs, and it's cool. It makes them look really, really freaking awesome. Not that it doesn't. The screenshots just look awesome too. There's a couple of mods in here also, like this thing. I've never seen that before. Never. Don't know what that is. And there's also in the mod lists for the Dragonfly, there's cool things like this is probably one of my new favorite mods. They're what did it call it? It was like corner lights or something like that. Super freaking cool. Can't wait to try and use them on something. But there was a lot of neat mods that I saw, and I was like, where do people find these things? I've never heard of them before. This is pretty cool, though. Whoa, actually, now that I think about it, I've never seen that before. It's horizontal pistons with hinges for your landing gears. That... Oh, and then it's got hinges on the in... Ooh, pretty. That's freaking cool. Hey, look, we don't have to do a find the door counter. Dang it, man. I'm kind of mad about that, actually. Like, it saves time on my videos, but I had just had that really cool thing of making it a joke out of it, and everybody seemed to like it, and now I'm finding the doors easily. It's kind of annoying, and I'm getting stuck on everything. Get me out of here. So, yeah, this is another, I believe it's a Corvette. One of the large ships built on the small ship grid. It's interesting to me that there is a door here, though, since there's a hangar door type thing right here. Extend, retract, raise cargo ramp, lower. So that's kind of interesting. I'm going to see if I can turn my lights off so we can get the ambiance. Ramp close. Okay. Cool. I will admit that when people have built their ships in DirectX 11 and they built it on that lighting engine, it looks completely different than DX9. Like, this has a really cool subdued lighting kind of thing, you know, that you wouldn't see in a DX9 run. So, cargo ramp open. So, do I just open the door, I guess? Green light means go. Guess that means it's pressurized. Ooh, what is that? What? Ooh, that's awesome. Love the spinning reactor, by the way. Any of you that remember my long time ago Let's Play build, reactor timer.
Reactors offline.
What? It even slows down? Okay, that's pretty awesome. That's kind of cool. I'm going to turn it back on, though, because you look better that way. Maybe. Wait for it. Wait for it. I probably shouldn't have pushed them that close together, but whatever. We're just going to seal that back up. I totally... Oh, there it went.
Reactors online.
Whew, I totally thought I broke that. Alright. So, like this. Love this. Yeah, I should have switched over to the DirectX a while ago. Because this whole, like, creepy blue lighting, or subdued blue lighting, depending on how you want to put it. Then there's a very convenient door on the outside for any of us, any other fellow door-challenged people out there. What's this button do? Control light, increase blink? Increase blink? Why would I want to do that? Aft door timer block. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm just gonna let's just shut that. Okay, where do you go? Ooh. Gravity generator. Okay, cool. Sweetness. No? Do I have to click the button, maybe? Maybe it's, like, sealed? Yep, you do. Ooh, look at this. This is cool. Complete with privacy window. Alright, what is this? Locker light. Engineering bunk light. Okay. Okay, wait, engineering bunk... Oh. I guess this is the engineering area? Ooh, that's cool! I never even thought to try that! I'll be darned. Made a nice little modern glass table. How cool is that? And table light. Ooh, table light. There we go. I didn't need to use mine. See those angle lights? That's like my new favorite mod. I saw it in the mod list and kind of freaked out a little bit. Gallery lights. Sweet, man. And I gotta tell you, the oh gosh, I'm gonna get this wrong. It's TVSI, I think, that makes this mod pack. I'm behind on that mod pack, because that was in the Harry build from the last episode. And there was a ton from that mod that I had never seen and kind of blew my mind. I'm guessing this is the toilet. See, now all the lights make sense, to be honest. Let's, like, I'll just be real for a second. In a lot of the previous builds, past, oh, I don't know. Dang, it's probably been like the past 10 episodes or something. There was all these lights for like the bathroom and this, and I was like, why are there so many lights? It's bright enough just as it is. But now that I'm kind of seeing it with the DirectX 11 lighting, yeah, it totally makes more sense why there's like a light above everything. What? Oh, that is too cool! That is awesome. This guy's watching the Nature Channel, apparently. That is awesome. I think that's a shower. Whoa. Whoa. What happened? All I did was open the shower and I got a vacuum. Did someone forget to vent the shower? Last time they used it. See this? Wait, is this a button? No, it's a slope LCD panel. Ah. I thought it was a light. That's pretty cool trick, actually. Huh. That's interesting. Does it actually give off light that way? Forward door timer. Okay, so that turns that one on. This is probably the captain's suite, I'm gonna say. Since it's yeah, a little more roomy, sort of. I mean, in these kinds of spaces, you know, yeah, you wouldn't get much room. Okay. Ooh. We got some info panels here. We have a seat here. Reactor online, gear down, locked. Okay. That's a cool trick. It's either, I think those are bumpers. I forget what mod that's from, but I think those are bumpers or pipes. And then looks like half-built wheels, maybe? And then sloped angle. Oh, that's cool. That is freaking cool. This one, I'm guessing, is co-pilot since there's no lights on it. And then we've got a door here that leads to a very, very cool looking room that I have no idea what it does. I mean, it's programmable blocks and timers and stuff, but don't know what it does. We're just going to seal that up before I break something. Ooh. Can I get in here? Sweet. That's a cool HUD. I've never seen that one before. Wikipedia, YouTube, Google. That is amazing. That is awesome. That is super awesome. Okay. Now for the fun part. What do we got here? Reactor startup, reactor off, gear down, gear up. Okay, so 4 I want to press. Main gear pistons, Dragonfly lights exterior, gears locked, gears locked. I don't know which does which. And I believe this is primarily an exploration ship, so I don't expect there to be like a ton of weapons or anything like that on it. And I didn't really focus on it too much. Whoa, hold up. There's a missile turret on the back. Oh wait, no, that's a detachable ship. That's the scout ship. I thought that I thought that button was for the ramp. I guess I screwed that up. There's a small little ship on the back. We'll have to try that out. Alright, let's see if I can get this right. Okay, so I unlocked the gears. I was smart. I didn't engage the retraction before. Thank you very much. Main gear pistons. I'm just going to do gear up. Oh, that is so sweet! That is probably one of the best gear systems I've seen. Oh, and then you can lock them in. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. And liftoff. We have liftoff. So I kind of wanted to take off from the platform anyway. Mainly because I wanted to kind of actually look at the ship. We didn't really get to see the ship too much. Because it had... kind of blends in with the dock a little bit. But I like the design. I can't quite put my finger on what the design actually is, like style, because there's a lot of strange components, but it works. It looks really cool. It's not something that like, that's funky. No, it actually looks really good. I just don't know why it looks good. I can't tell. There's actually, is that a connector or a hatch? Right there at the bottom of the screen. I can't tell. It's actually pretty good. I like it. It works pretty good. The mouse movement is pretty smooth, even though, I mean, it's not like a fighter pilot or anything, but I wouldn't expect it to be. But it moves. It's got a good movement. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, now, before we wrap things up here, are the dampeners on? Yes, they're just going very, very slowly. I think that was something new in one of the new patches that they did recently where the inertia dampeners don't work quite as fast on stopping forward momentum or something like that. Okay. So we're slowed down now. What I want to do is I'd like to actually get out here and test out the little small ship. Because I think that would be cool. Because I want to see what that is. It looked pretty neat. Woo! That was kind of freaky. Yeah, when I saw this, I didn't see up there, and I saw a scout ship, and I thought this was like the scout ship it was referring to, but no. So extend. Ooh, it brings it out for you. How convenient. That's such a cute little ship. So I guess being that this is an exploration ship, it may be supposed to be used for landing? I don't know. I don't know if that would make it... I've heard that you need the new, whatchamacallit, the yellow thrust, the hydrogen thrusters, I've heard, anyway, to make it off the planets. Piston scout ship. Piston scout ship reverse merge block. That's what we want. Whee! Dude, that's kind of awesome. Though... there is a backup button. Wow, that's interesting. Point of reference. I don't see where I'm reversing, but I don't know how. What is it that's... Oh, are these big square things thrusters? Is that what those are supposed to be? Because I don't know how I'm moving. There's only one visible thruster I see. I don't know. It's kind of cool, but I don't know how it works. Admittedly. Ah, small micro thruster. There we go. That is what it is. Okay. Yep. Alright, I see them now. I thought they were missiles, but they're not. They're little tiny thrusters. That's so cool! That is awesome. Alright, so that is going to wrap things up for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace!